What's up, guys? It's your boy Dino. This is F.Y.F. Just Drive, meaning fuck your feelings, just drive. Let's go. All right. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the best strategy for my full-time people, my folks out here who actually do this, who factually do this, who want to do this, and want to make $2,000 to $3,000 a week doing this. All right. Here we go. You want to make $2,000 to $3,000 a week doing Uber and Lyft, doing rideshare as a whole. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you got to do. All right, to make 2 to 3K a week doing this, you need a great car that is, I would say, a newer vehicle. It doesn't have to be new, but you want a newer vehicle that has that gets you Uber X, Lyft X, Uber Comfort, Lyft Comfort, and that's it. That's all you need. You don't need an XL vehicle. You don't need Uber Black. You don't need Lyft Lux. You don't need anything else. Those are extra. You can get those if you want to, but those are extra, okay? Great, and you know what? Quick tips for those. Great cars that work with those. Lexuses, let me see. Your Lexuses and your Acuras, great vehicles for if you do want to get the Lux, or if you want to get the XL options, so on and so forth. Acura, MDX, Lexus, LX. All right, I think it's the GX. If you want to get those other options, but gas, keep in mind, gas is much higher. All right, so back to the main topic: Uber X, Lyft X, Uber Comfort, Lyft Comfort. Now, on Uber X, what you're gonna do with Uber X, you are going to, not Uber X, but with Uber, period. You're going to go in to your Uber app and you're going to, you see that option right down here? You see down here? Which is auto accept. You're going to turn that on, all right? Then you're going to cut your Google Maps on. You're going to cut your Google Maps on. You're going to cut your auto accept on, and you're going to take every trip. Simple as that. You're going to take every single trip. You want a good car, you get good mileage, 25 to 35 miles per gallon. If you have a Prius, you're golden. A Honda Fit, you're golden. A Toyota Corolla, you're golden. You have an Acura, one of these new Acuras. Not Acura, but a new Honda Accord hybrid. If you have a new Toyota hybrid, Camry hybrid, Avalon hybrid, Crown, you're golden. Accept every trip. You want to do it a little bit better? If you can set it to comfort, you can just set it to comfort. If you have a market where comfort has a lot of trips, accept it to comfort, accept every trip. If you have to where you can set it to Lyft Comfort, set Lyft Comfort, accept every trip, and just go. Set 12 hours on the clock, accept every trip, and go to your heart's desire. Pick your quota, set your quota, just drive, okay? That's what this channel's all about. Fuck your feelings, just drive. The reason why people don't want to take the trips is because they don't want to do the work. This channel is about you doing the fucking work. We're going to do the work to get ourselves out of any holes that we might have been in, out of any sticky situations, out of any jams, out of any debt. We're going to get ourselves out, and we're going to drive ourselves to freedom. You need an education. You want an education? Take every fucking trip until they say, hey, guess what? You're a platinum, diamond, gold driver, and you get a free education on us through Arizona State University. It's free, all right? Use the benefits that they give you to benefit yourself and elevate yourself in this life. But get in this car and drive like your life depends on it. People get in your car. Guess what? I don't have it on in this car just yet, but I've already ordered my seat covers. So the next time you guys see this car, it'll have some leather, some fancy leather seat covers, fancy leather floor mats, and probably maybe I might put some lighting in here. I don't know, but you want nice seat covers. People hop in your car. You say, hey, no eating, no drinking, whatever. If you don't mind the people drinking, guess what? You let them get in the car, they drink, they eat, you clean that shit up, and you go about your business. You know what I mean? They spill something on your seat covers, you just clean it up. If you've got the cloth, it's gonna stink. It's gonna catch everything. It's gonna start to smell. You're gonna have to get your car detailed. If you got your own leathers, you're gonna have to clean your own leathers. Your leathers are gonna wear. It's gonna fade. It's gonna crack. It's gonna break. Good seat covers. Go about your business. Drive safely. Get where you need to go. Handle your business. Make your money, and pick a 12-hour shift. Early, late, midday, doesn't matter. Traffic doesn't matter. When you're taking every trip, traffic no longer matters because you become the traffic. You become the traffic. You want to work the surge, station yourself near the surge and take whatever trip you get. Don't even mind what it says. Don't mind where it's going. Don't mind how much it's paying, because it's not about that. It's about maximizing your 12-hour shift. It's about maximizing your output, okay? Because we trying to get to, you want to be making consistent money every day, as much as you can make every day. And you want to work as hard as you can work every day. And I know for some people that's going to sound crazy. It's going to sound like, oh, he's got to be corporate. He got to be working for Uber. He's got to be working for Lyft. I've been doing this for 10 years. I do not work for Uber or for Lyft. I'm just smart. I've been doing this a long time, and I finally have come to a place in my life to where I said, you know what? I'm going to just give up this battle. Maximo is great. It's cool. It's awesome. But I don't have the time to be sitting in my car for 15, 20 hours while Maximo's running through trips and picking through the best trips for me. I don't have the time to have, a $500 day one day of the week, and then a $100 day 3 other days of the week, because Maximo has been kicking out hundreds upon hundreds of trips. I don't have the time. You don't have the time. We don't have the time. But guess what you do have the time to do? If you have an efficient vehicle because you're smart, if you have a head on your shoulders and you can tune out the jazz, the nonsense, and you can just focus on driving, getting someone from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible, you can mitigate the nonsense, which is the downtime, maximize what you have going on, which maximize your output by constantly being moving, constantly on your way to the next trip. That's where you make your money. You want to constantly be booked. You want to have all your time. So every time when you look at the thing, it's going to say all of your time has been utilized. You want to go. You want to get it. And you spend 12 hours a day doing that, you're going to look up and you're going to be like, okay, this day was a $400 day. This day was $310. This day was $350. This day was $290. This day was $450. This day was $500. This day was... Your money is going to be going up because you're going to find ways to maximize your time by cutting routes down, by getting better tips, especially if you just talk to your passengers. Lately, I got my headphones on. I turned these headphones to transparency mode, and I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to French. I'm listening to algebraic equations. I'm listening to my school lectures. I'm listening to the NPR. I'm listening to Audible. I'm listening to something, but I can also hear my passenger talking, so I can have a conversation with my passenger. And we're talking, and I'm driving, and I'm focused on the road. I like having headphones on. I like to hear the directions coming right into my ear. I like to hear everything going on. I use Google Maps exclusively. And I'm moving, man. I'm on my way. I'm handling my business. And I think that that's what you guys need to do too. Forget the jazz, man. Throw out the strategy. You can't beat Uber and Lyft at this game. You can't. Give up. Look, you put your camera, you got your camera, you set your camera, and you just take care of business, man. That's what you do. You set your camera, You record what's going on. That's my camera. It was just unplugged for some reason. But you have your camera. You record what's going on. Your passengers, they get in the car. Hey, how you doing? Are we going to such and such? Okay, all right, excellent. Let's go. And you drive like you're trying to get there. The limit in Georgia, we can go 10 miles over. So I go 10 miles over everywhere unless it's 25 miles, and that's against the law to go 10 miles over in the 25-mile zone. Or when there's a school zone, you know, then you got to follow the school zone. But for the most part, I'm rolling. Today is Thanksgiving. It is 4:16 p.m. or 1616. It's 1616. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to get to work. I'm going to the gym. Then I'm going to work. I'm gonna be at work for 12 hours straight. If I don't feel like I made enough, I have Lyft in my back pocket, and I will cut Lyft on and drive Lyft till I feel like I've made enough. So that turns into, I've had 12 hours of consistent good work with Uber. Then I'll get 2 or 3 or 4 more hours with Lyft, and they'll be full hours. If I only make $300, I only make $300. It is what it is. If I make less than $25 an hour, I make less than $25 an hour. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not trying to get rich doing this. I'm trying to make a living doing this, pay my bills, be able to afford my lifestyle, be able to keep on going and growing, and do the best work I can possibly do. And once you come to terms with that and make that your thing, you say, hey, this is all I can do with this. You know, come to peace with it. You're not gonna fight the system anymore, and you feel better. It's like a load off your shoulders, because that's where the stress of Uber and Lyft come from, because you're trying to fight the system to get the best trips. You're trying to preserve a vehicle. Oh, I don't want to put all these miles on my car. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't want to do that. As opposed to saying, you know what? I just want to work. Let me just make a good, honest living doing this and go on about my business. Take every trip. Have fun doing it. With that, guys, remember, fuck your feelings. Just drive. I'm out. Peace, blessings, and happy holiday. Later.